What's good, y'all? Cali Green Too Fresh. You're in the tunnels. I got a very special guest today, the Prince of Horrorcore, that little Juggalo runner, Shade. What's good, homie?
What's up, dog? Whoop whoop. Shout out CarnivalSpirits.
Hell yeah! Like honestly, I've been wanting to do this one for a minute since you dropped your mixtape. So happy to have you here.
I know, bro. To be honest, I didn't see that. I didn't see your review for like 2 months until I dropped my second video. And I saw my second video. I saw a link to your video, and I was like, "What the fuck? This has been out for a minute." And I saw it. I was like, "Oh shit, this is dope." So I appreciate that.
Bro, and I was gonna do a fucking review of that video. Like I held off like watching it as long as I could, but my phone's fucked up. I was gonna do like the one with like my picture in the corner, and like do a live reaction. But my phone was fucking up and it wouldn't record the audio. So I was like, man, fuck it. But I got you here.
It's all good. It's all good. There's always time.
That video is so dope. For the Grew Up in the Wicked shit. It was definitely a step up from the first video.
Well, yeah, the video quality it's up there with the first one, but the editing and everything is just, bro, unmatched. It's my boy that he lives down here where I live. His name's Steve. He used to be a Hooligan Boy. It was a popular group down here in San Antonio, Texas, and he knows what he's doing. He's legit as fuck.
Yeah, man, it turned out so legit. And like, I was watching it last night, just, giving myself a recap. And I was like, damn, like this shit's fresh.
Yeah, he don't fuck around. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's been in the game a long time,
So speaking of being in the game, you haven't been in the game very long, but your mixtape's out, Grew Up in the Wicked shit, fucking banger. But before we get into that, how did you get introduced into like the Juggalo culture?
So like the first music my little baby infant ears heard was ICP. I think it was Beverly Kills. My cousin was talking to me about it the other day. But yeah, I pretty much grew up in the wicked shit, like that song says. I fucking grew up around Juggalos, ICP posters, old ICP VHSs, trying to sneak them in from my parents didn't really know what was up because it was more my cousins that I grew up with. They think it's like devil worshipping music and all that stuff. But the cousins I grew up with, I always would try to like sneak their CDs to my room. I used to sneak the Shockumentary from my cousin when he had it. Big Money Hustlers on VHS. That's how I got introduced. I forced myself, you know what I mean? Because I just knew that there was something about it that I loved,
Hell yeah. So around what era do you first like really got into it?
Well, I mean, the first thing I can remember as far back as my memory was like ICP posters. I guess Jackal Bro, man, like the one of the first things I remember as like an early memory in childhood was remember that Fire Room promo for the Jackal Brothers? Yeah, that poster. I remember that shit like stapled in my head for fucking ever. Anytime I think of wicked shit, I think of that fucking poster, the Fire Room poster. That shit was lit as fuck.
I had that T-shirt, and I actually got I got in-school suspension for wearing that shirt to school. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it's bullshit. They fucking try to outlaw hatchet gear. Like I was at me and my boy. This is my boy Hash right here. He just dropped some fucking shit. We got some mirror EPs coming out. Cryogenesis.
Cryogenesis.
2 Scoops.
Blizzard. The single out right now.
Okay, I just saw I just listened to that song you got for that shit.
Yeah, this boy don't play, bro. I wouldn't fuck with him if he was lame.
Yeah, bro. I'm just trying, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a juggalo myself too, and like I've been in the shit. Like last year was our first gathering. We were fucking psyched about it, man. We fucking just, we're little young juggalos coming up in the motherfucker and trying to, change up the game and like to represent that wicked shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you got both of you definitely got that like new school like flavor.
Yeah.
But straight fucking hardcore wicked shit juggalo, and I love it, man. Like it's crazy. There's like this new wave coming in and it's fresh. I think Ouija opened a lot of doors for people like y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly.
He's not only like laying out the blueprint, but he pushes us, bro. Like he's a real motherfucker, bro. A lot of people hate him for his views and shit. Fuck them, bro. Like he's real as fuck. So that's all I got.
Yeah, and
Hell yeah, he's cool
he's,
as fuck.
he's always been about it too. Like, cause I was a big fan of Swagtooth. Was really introduced by Swagtooth, and like from the fucking earliest Swagtooth shit, there's Juggalo references in there. So it's just fresh that like he got that platform, and it just opened the door to a lot of people like y'all.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
When we didn't even on some real shit. To be honest, I didn't even know about Ouija until he got signed to Psychopathic. But as soon as he did, I was like, man, I've been waiting for this my whole life because I'm young and I grew up around juggalos and shit. And I could fucking name every fucking ICP song in the fucking list. You know what I mean? But like, I still grew up in a fucking different era than you guys. You know what I mean? All older than me.
We watched y'all basically.
Yeah, and I like new shit. I like some new age shit. So when Ouija came out, I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. I didn't even know I was waiting for it, but this is what I was waiting for years. Like my era of Juggalo shit,
Yeah, exactly. And it's fresh that ICP is like recognized. Like, all right, this is the direction of music right now. Here's like this is Juggalo shit. Like people don't even realize it, but it's some Juggalo shit like Suicide Boys and City Morgue and all these new guys
don't even know it.
Yeah, like it is what it is. But so all right, you grew up in the Wicked shit. Tell us a little bit about the project.
I'm sorry, what was that? Say it again.
Let's tell us a little bit about the mixtape. Grew up in the Wicked shit.
Oh, okay. Basically, I don't know, man. I went like real shit when Ouija came out. He got me hyped. Like I would just listen to his music and get fucking pumped. Like nothing else could get me like that. And I just started making these on like a fucking shitty ass fucking Android phone. Just started recording little snippets of shit and throwing them on Instagram. And then everybody kept telling me, you need to put that shit on wax. You need to make it like nice, get the quality up and everything. So I went and I saw the fucking engineer, and that's my homeboy Mike at A-List Studios. He's fucking wizard. He's my magician. He makes all the magic. You know what I mean? That magic, and he got my quality up, got me everything. He's like, you need to put out a mixtape, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for it. Fuck it. And after that, the videos started coming, and then projects, people wanting to work with me, merch, and it's fucking crazy. To be honest, it's a lot of shit. I thought it was gonna be pretty easy to do this, but fuck, That's why I have a lot of respect for anybody that does this shit. Anybody, if you're listening and you fuck with music, I have like nothing but respect for you. Real shit.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, my phone might overheat. If it does, I'll be out for like a quick second, right back in.
Are you good?
So just honestly, I wasn't ready to go live.
Yeah, if you did, I was like, fuck it. Put some paint on real quick.
Yeah, I feel it. It's all good. But then you got picked up by DHE. How did that come to you?
So, damn, bro. So DHE was my first for a while. For a minute, I wasn't really fucking with the scene or nothing for a long time. I was just listening to podcasts and like just doing my thing. And then Light got signed. When Light got signed, I was like, I started, getting like finding my wicked roots again. And then I stumbled upon DHE. I knew what MNE was doing and all that, but just whatever. And as soon as I saw DHE and that chopping up bodies video, I was like, man, these guys are like really doing the damn thing, and they just juggalos. And I was like, dude, they're so fucking dope. So I told them, I messaged them, I was like, hey, y'all real shit inspiring as fuck. And then last year I met them at the gathering, and we just fucking felt like I knew them my whole life, you know what I mean? And after that, they just they started seeing me put work out, and they were like, bro, you need to be a part of DHE. And it's simple as that. That's it. I'm part of DHE. We fucking rep each other to the fullest. They just family shit. You know what I mean? They cool as fuck. I love those guys. Shout out Shane. Shout out Ty. Shout out Guano. Shout out Third. Shout out Flip Flop.
Flip Flop, the motherfucking clown. That's my homie right there.
Flip Flop's the shit. We're gonna see all them at the gathering.
And that's what's good. So you did your first show, what, like I think a month ago?
Nah, like 2-3 weeks ago, man. I just did my first show. It was fucking awesome, bro. Like it went way better than I fucking thought. I thought I was gonna fall or stutter or I did not know what to do with my hands or what the fuck. But I went up there and I fucking murdered it. Like everybody got me hyped and. You know what I mean? I just gave it all my energy. I was dead at the end, bro. I was sweating my ass off. It was fucking badass. It was fun.
I mean, good little warm up, you know, for the gathering, definitely.
Yeah, hopefully there's a little more people at the gathering. But
Definitely.
as soon as I heard like 50 people like chant my name, I was like, hey, this is it. This is I'm gonna do this for like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make this my fucking shit. You got to be obsessed with this shit if you want to fucking be, if you want to be something, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be obsessed with this.
For real, man. So, what can we look forward to for your set at the gathering?
Just basically, I'm gonna do a lot of the shit that I got out that people know already. They fuck with. I don't have any new shit recorded. I got it all written down in the chamber. I'm getting my beats produced. I got a homie named. A lot of people know him. His name's Greedy. He's from down here in Texas, and he's just a Juggalo producer. And he's dope as fuck. And he's getting a whole thing of fucking beats for me. And I'm loading up for that fucking album. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready.
Yeah. How exactly did you get invited on to this like massive fucking gathering event?
I guess it was I have homies from the Juggernaut that I have met before because me and my homeboy Hash, we used to fuck with the Juggernaut in the beginning days. We used to be on the Discord and shit like that.
Yeah,
and
we would be in the chat here and there. You know.
Yeah, we were always fucking with that. And I guess I just caught the eyes of people like Maximum Overload. Maximum Overload had a homeboy named Blaze hit me up. Blaze the motherfucker.
That's my boy right there. Shout out to Blaze.
And they hit me up and there was a bunch of communication issues, so I didn't even get to hit them up for like a couple months. And they finally hit me up. They were like, "Bro, you gotta play this show." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it!" Like I'm ready. Like as Juggernaut, I fuck with the Naughty. They are cool as fuck, man. They know what's up. They
shout out to the Juggernaut.
Yeah, whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
And they seek out that bullshit. There's lots of bullshit in our community, bro, and they seek it out.
Yeah.
Like, real quick.
Let it be known. Let it be known for sure.
Yeah.
Like I know Maximum just dropped his little EP. Shit
Bro,
is so
don't even get me started on that shit, bro. That shit's ridiculous.
Shit, like,
fire, fam.
Fucking amazing.
So ridiculous. And like I thought it was funny. Like one thing that caught me that like I know so a lot of people didn't pick up on was like the little shot in there he had in the first song with Trey Pound. He had a shot at someone. We ain't gotta name no names.
We know who it is. Everybody knows who it is.
Hell yeah.
But we don't need to get nobody no clout.
Exactly.
Like,
but
I noticed that immediately, and I'm like, oh shit! Like, yeah. Maximum about that shit.
That fucking album is like, it's like the Juggalo world's a little bit at a standstill right now, I think, and then those are like the, what do you call it? The fucking life things that they shot you with.
The defibrillator.
The defibrillator, bro. It fucking shocked me. I was like, damn, bro. Like Shaggy's verse and Ouija's verse, it fucking killed it. I fuck with Trey Pounds heavy. Trey Pounds is the fucking dude. I fucking rock his shirt. I love that shirt he gave me. I love that.
On the fucking,
I love that shirt he gave me.
Yeah, when he did the concert.
Yeah, he does. I saw him at the Shaggy show, and then
Shaggy show. There you go.
He came down here for the FFF release party.
Yeah, that shit was tough.
We were able to kick it. He's a fucking cool ass dude. He's the future of the wicked shit. Everybody in this new wave is the future of the wicked shit, bro. Real shit.
You know, it's crazy too because like, you know, back in the day, like to be a Juggalo rapper, it was kind of like an insult. But people like you, Maximum, and you know, there's not too many people that are doing it to that like next level, and it's just crazy like how fresh it is. A lot of people do it and it's corny, but y'all holding it down for like true Juggalos. Like you say it and I feel it. You know what I mean? And what do you think it is about your music that separates you from like some of those cornballs?
They're not cornballs. I mean, they're corn. I mean, I know what you mean, but there's a lot of them. It's just, I don't know. Like we're a new type of rap, a new type of horrorcore, a new type of Juggalo shit, a new type of everything. It's like You hear Maximum, and he don't sound like those generic 2002 horrorcore rappers. He sounds fresh as fuck, bro. Like he's dope. Bro. That's why I aspire to be like. That's why my music's like Ouija, like Ouija. I'd rather be another Ouija than another fucking 2002 horrorcore juggalo rapper, bro. That's just generic as fuck.
Same old bullshit. Yeah. You know, like I just try to put some flavor to my shit too, like some lyricism, shit, like some catchy shit. Like this motherfucker has the catchy fucking songs, man. He's like, you hear me banging all the fucking time.
Yeah, I banged your shit like at work, and like people are looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like,
hey, but like I give much respect to all the lyricists, dude. I love chopping up music, like chop music and fucking lyricists and shit. But I like my shit catchy. I like being able to turn the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Which, don't get me wrong, like, you know, some of those, like, you know, O2, like, you know, old school fucking Juggalo rappers, they're fresh. You know what I mean?
Some of them are good.
Beastmasters, Juggalo Agenda, fucking classic. That shit's classic.
I never heard it, man. I need to check that shit out.
Oh, like, yeah, you need to check that out. Fucking Juggalo Agenda. God damn, he on some real fucking, you can feel it. You know what I mean? You listen to it and it moves you. You know, like I used to be big into fucking Dead Dirty Carnies back in the day. You probably don't know who they are. But that's who Straight Jacket originally came up with. He came up with them cats. And, you know, it's just crazy, like the evolution of the wicked shit and like where we are today, you know?
And you can see it. And there's so many people that are like they're so badass, and I admire the fuck out of them, and they don't get enough credit. And they I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like a social media thing or what, but I see some fucking people that I fucking love, like, they don't get a lot of love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Without them, I wouldn't have even been doing this shit.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you got a new project in the works. Both of y'all do. It's kind of like a mirror effect. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So we're gonna drop these double EPs, fire and ice type shit, balance. You know what I mean? We're fresh. We're new wicked shit. This is the balance to this new fresh wicked shit. Homeboy Hash right here's got the EP called Cryogenesis.
Cryogenesis is gonna be like a 4-track EP, and it's gonna be some fucking wild shit, man. Like his shit and my shit together is gonna be the shit.
And mine's Incineration.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. Where'd you go, fam?
Oh shit, I think he disappeared.
He disappeared.
His phone got hot.
Hey, we still live though. What's up? Go check out my Instagram.
Hell yeah, go fucking peep that single Blizzard, Cryogenesis,
Shade,
Deity, and Shade.
What's up? Shade, that little juggalo right now. What happened, Beastmaster?
What up? I knew Callie's phone was gonna cut out, and I was like waiting. I was like,
okay, I'll get this. So how you doing, brother? What's up with you? You ready for the gathering or what?
I'm great, man. Like I was seriously like packing, and then Callie hits me up, and he's like, "Yo, can you fire up this hangout and fucking help me go live?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
All right. Hell yeah, we're getting ready. When are you leaving? We leaving Monday.
Yeah, we're fucking taking off Monday around like 10-ish.
Yeah, but how long's the journey? How long's
13 hours?
14 hour car ride.
Yeah, probably 14.
Yeah.
We're a little farther, but no, we're leaving the day early. We're leaving Sunday.
Oh, okay. You getting there the day of?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think we're also like making a stop. You know, someone's visiting someone. So I don't actually know, you know, we're not going straight there. We're doing a detour. That's probably when we'll get murdered on the road, you know. It's always when
movie starts.
You know, and that's when it starts.
Yeah. Nah, we're trying to hit the parking lot party, bro. Like I'm trying to like chill with everybody before we even get in there. Like,
I don't know, man. There may not be a parking lot party because we all might just get into the venue early.
What? That'd be cool. I mean,
I don't think there's a parking lot. You know what I mean? Like, I think
it's just that strip, right? It's just that strip.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that I heard from a bird somewhere that we may be in there on Monday.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, that'll be better.
I'm not trying to spread rumors, but I
Yeah.
saw a screenshot that, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be a lot better. We can set up even faster. Hell yeah.
I don't know. Don't take my word for it, you know. I'm just saying.
No. We're just gonna keep that in mind, keep it to ourselves and shit.
It's a parking lot party. Like basically, once we show up, we're partying.
Yeah, exactly. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Where did this boy go?
I just sent him the link. He needed me to send him the link again, so he'll be back in the
right here.
Is that? I don't know. I think you just.
Hey, so what's up? So I want to hear this Juggalo. What was it? The Juggalo Chronicles or something? What did he say?
No, you guys are talking about Juggalo Agenda.
Juggalo Agenda. Okay.
Yep. That's my EP. I put it out in 2008, and I pressed up 1,000 copies. And I took 900 copies to the gathering and just hand them out to everybody. And I kept like 100 for myself.
Yeah, of course you got to. That's your shit. Did it? Do you have it on? Do you have it up on anything that I could hear it?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. I got lyrics videos and
shit. Okay. Link me to that because I fuck with anything Juggalo and I mean that
that's what's up. No, I actually would love to hear your opinion of it because I'm listening to you guys like this next generation. Like you said, you watched us,
Yeah.
You're into that new wave, that newer shit. And I respect that because I'm so old school, I'm going to see Sebastian Bach perform the 30th anniversary of Kiss's. I mean, I'm not Kiss, Skid Row's, first album from the 80s. I'm like geeked about it. I'm like, yes,
that's legendary.
Yeah, that's legendary, bro.
That's my wheelhouse. And then so I, kind of fell into being a juggalo in the 90s, but I was already fucking 17 years old back then,
Okay.
So
it's definite OG status.
I'm 40 years old and this is my 10th gathering and I plan on living forever. Like this is going to be the best.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to hang out with you, hear your shit. And I'll definitely send you a link to my old stuff because it's fucking classic. Like Callie said, like it's from the heart. It's like speaking as a juggalo for juggalos. Like no one else should give a fuck about it. Like I ain't trying. I don't share it with anyone that isn't a juggalo.
Yeah, like I wanna jumping back on right now. He's Beastmaster.
He's about to hop back on.
He's coming right now, but yeah, like I was saying, I don't sometimes I get shit for not knowing like about new music and other types of rap, even old school rap. Like to be honest, I don't really know about like a lot of Biggie and Pac and stuff. I don't know about that stuff. Like, that's just not my era. But I grew up with Juggalo shit. So if you ask me about some Juggalo shit, I'll tell you anything about some Juggalo shit. You know what I mean? Some
that's
wicked
like
shit.
Your Biggie and Pac.
That is my Biggie and Pac. Like ICP and Twisted on some real shit. Like if you ask me, I'll tell you about it. Like
no, that's weird to me. But it also makes like I love that because I got obsessed with ICP back when it was kind of just ICP, and then when they started building the roster up and adding Twisted and Blaze and ABK, and then
everybody come on.
Yeah, and then like coming out with Zug Island, hey, we got a band now,
Mm-hmm.
And that was fucking awesome. And they're gonna play Zug Island's debut album in time.
Lit, right? Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Hell yeah! Hey, last year they fucking killed it, and I met him for the first time, and it was dope. Like cool dudes, all of them. Like
oh, you're talking about Zug? You're talking about Sin?
Yeah. Everybody like I met them, the fucking sound people, everything. It was cool. They're all cool dudes, man. Like I like them. I think I met them right before if I'm not mistaken, it was the DJ Clay party.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that last year. But yeah, it was dope.
Hell yeah. We got a $2 super chat from Maximum Overload saying much love to Shade.
Hey, I love that boy. He's my OG. We had some deep, long conversation. I felt like I feel like I have a lot of Juggalo cousins. I got like 6 blood related Juggalo cousins, and I feel like he's just one of them. You know what I mean? When I talk to you too, like a lot of Juggalos, especially the OGs, I feel like I just grew up with them.
Well, yeah, we have. It's funny because like real Juggalos have like an easy camaraderie.
The atmosphere, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we just kind of click and get each other. And but I'm just saying, like I totally understand that. And you know, Max is the shit. Like he was at the Juggalo March. Like we've gathered, and
He's cool as fuck, man.
But I don't really stay as connected with Juggalos, you know, in between the shows. You know, I do vicariously live through some of my wild friends, and you know, I love memes as much as the next person, but I am trying to like work on my own shit, and so I kind of keep my head down and mind my own business, and I'm trying to stay out of trouble. Remember, I'm the 40-year-old Juggalo, so
kick back, man.
I leave all the battles to the rest of y'all, you know. Like, I let the Naughty fight those battles, and I sit back and enjoy it. Like,
no, that's good. That's good. Yeah, let the Naughty fight the battles.
You're in retirement, man. Just fucking chill.
You know, I kind of always been like that fly on the wall, like when it comes to online bickering. Like I do enjoy watching a good cat fight or whatever you call it, when you know when people are in a thread going at each other's throats. Just,
I love that shit.
I kind of it's a guilty pleasure sometimes. Because people fucking are wild, you know, and they just so
you gotta just let them do their thing, bro. Like that's why I like CPN so much, because that fool, like before anything, when I first saw his show, I was like, man, like he speaks his mind. Like he don't give a fuck. Man. Let that shit fly. Like let it.
It's real fun to watch, you know. And sometimes those arguments, you get a hater, and then you go back and forth. The debates, like it's great.
Yeah,
it's great.
You need that. You need that. You kind of need it for this shit to survive. You know what I mean? In some way.
Yeah. Because it was like a cathartic. Like get it out in the open. Get it off your chest. You know.
Oh shit! I just noticed Callie Green's back. There he is.
That's right. Callie's back.
Look at them fresh ass shades.
Yeah, I'm over here tripping. That it's we've been in triple digits for the last like couple of weeks, so my phone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
blowing out.
Damn.
We good though. What shirt do you have on, Beastmaster?
Last year, some ninjas from Massachusetts had these made, so it's just like Boston Juggalos, at the gathering night. So it's last year's gathering shirt, custom made.
I haven't seen that. I never saw that. That's dope.
Hell's Pit. Yeah, I think there was only like 50 made or something, but I had to get one because
hell yeah, that is dope. I was like, what the fuck is that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Hell's Pit. It's Violent J shit.
Hell yeah, that is dope. So what's up, Callie? You still got your talking points or what?
Yeah. So speaking of gathering, who are some of the acts that you're most excited to see this year?
Oh shit! So don't make fun of me, but I want to see Broken Side really bad. They when I heard they got announced, I was like, "What the fuck?"
There?
Huh?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Broken Side's gonna be there, and they're like a old school, they were one of the first pioneers to do the screamo and fucking rap shit together, like. And I was all about that for a little bit in middle school. You know what I mean? Like I was always a little Juggalo, but you know I went through that little teen kid phase, and I love that shit. And I want to see them. I'm gonna turn into a little kid over there, like mosh pit and everything, bro.
Fucking pit.
Yeah.
Hey, Broken was fresh. I remember they had that Bree.
Yeah, they're dope as fuck. Shane from y'all know Ratchet from DHE. He actually has a song with them from like 3 years ago, like not 3 years ago, 5-6 years ago, like a long time ago. He sounds like a little boy in that shit, but he kills it, bro. Like they have a badass song together. And I was like, what? I had no idea.
That's fresh.
Yeah, so I'm ready to see that. I want to see Guar, because I missed Guar. I always missed Guar for some reason.
Missed him last year.
And I want to see that. Like it just looks fresh. It's like a show, you know. I want to watch that. What else do I want?
Guar's always.
I want to watch.
I missed. I've been to one gathering. It was the 10th annual, and we were trying to stay awake for him. We went to the car to like chill for a minute. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the hot ass sun. I'm like, fuck, I missed it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, that just happens, bro. You sometimes you just gotta give in. You know, your body can only take so much out there.
Yeah, they're fresh though.
Yeah,
So
dude.
fucking.
I wanted to watch Tech Nine last year. I've seen Tech Nine before many times, but I wanted to watch Tech last year, but my legs were straight up buckling during Hobson, and I don't remember if it was Hobson or Isham, but my legs were just shaking, bro. And I was about to go down, and I was like, I can't do this. I gotta go. Like I gotta go sleep for an hour or two or something. But I had to sadly miss Tech Nine and Killjoy Club. I was pissed, bro.
We were right by the stage where Killjoy Club was fucking playing.
I heard all the Killjoy songs playing, but I couldn't get up because my legs were gone, bro. For not sleeping, standing up, being an idiot in the mosh pit. Yeah, bad night.
Damn, that sucks, man. Like Killjoy, like I'm pissed because I missed DJ Paul whenever they went on the fucking Marvelous Missing Link tour. And that shit killed me.
Yeah, we were supposed to see him at this last tour on the fucking Theory Fest tour, and he pulled out.
Yeah, he pulled out like really like I don't even think we know why that happened yet. It just happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I was really looking forward to that. Wanted to see that. Like, hey, but Ritz killed it. I didn't expect Ritz to kill it. He played 8 songs that I didn't even think he was gonna play, and those are all my favorite core Ritz songs. I was like, hell yeah, Ritz murdered that shit. He really satisfied my my rap taste that day.
Yeah, and then this year I know we.
What happened? He go down again?
I think his.
I think Callie's phone is
like the new school cats, you know, City Morgue. Oh my god. There you go. I had a phone call coming in. It's trying to fuck my shit up. But anyways, yeah, like I know like City Morgue, Suicide Boys, Ghost Main, like there's that new school wave this year too, which I didn't think they were honestly gonna do it.
Yeah, Suicide Boys, I fuck with my sister's into like the that scene of music, and she showed me them, and like I've been down with Suicide Boys for I said like 6 years. And I was surprised as fuck when I saw them on that infomercial because they didn't release anything until that infomercial. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't expect it. I knew Ghostman was going to be there. I was like, that's cool. I like Suicide Boys better, though.
They just like, they're like, fuck it. Just throw them in.
Yeah.
We got Ghostman. We have to have Suicide Boys. Only if they had Fat Nick. That shit would have been great.
All those guys, Fat Nick.
Yeah, boy.
I got Shakewell. Yeah. Shakewell's dope.
Yeah. Fat Nick would have been fresh. I was waiting for that announcement. I fuck with Fat Nick heavy, actually.
Yeah, he's dope. I like how he points at his grill every time he does a rap video. He like, hey.
Yeah,
like, that's the thing. He's like, he's funny. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I know. Like a lot of the old school heads, like Beastmaster over here, they don't really fuck with that shit. But at the same time, like open. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be fresh. You know, I think it's gonna open doors for, you know, a lot of people. They'll be like, oh shit, that's what this is, you know?
Yeah, hey, they're juggalos, man. They just don't know it. Like I hear with their messages and stuff. Like, I know nobody wants to hear it, but that dude Tekashi 6ix9ine, that motherfucker was like the most juggalo that I've ever seen mainstream get. And he just is like his views and shit, like, bro, he's a juggalo, scum gang. It's just another word for fucking juggalo, bro. Don't give a fuck what anybody says. Like, that's some juggalo shit. Hey, fuck him for whatever he did, whatever. But like, I see juggalo shit where I see it, and people just don't know sometimes that they're juggalos. We've been juggalos.
Yeah, like, he really was like low key. Low key, he was on some juggalo shit. Like I was fucking with Tekashi like since before like he started getting big, before Gummo. And I was digging his shit, and then, you know, shit went the way it did, and like I want to listen to his music sometimes. I'm like, damn. Like I just think about like what happened with him. But yeah, like his old shit, like I'm trying to think like the shit he did with Famous Dex. Oh my god.
Hey, he's got some good stuff out there. I like Gotti. You like that song Gotti, dude? Like I don't care who you are, that song will fucking uplift you. This guy doesn't like 6ix9ine for shit, but I think he's
like, to each his own. I don't give like yeah, y'all can go ahead, man. But
Down the middle, like either about it or you're completely against it.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes to say
Yeah,
I'm kind of in the middle ground since everything came out now, and it's like they're not. No, it's weird, but
yeah.
anyway, so you got a comic in work. What's up with that comic book?
Okay, the comic. I got one day illustrator hit me up from New York named Wolf. He's super fucking talented. He does all kinds. He's a juggalo too. That's like the coolest part. And he's had like 10, 15 years in comic book experience and stuff. And he just hit me up and said, "Hey man, you want to? We should make a comic." And I'm like, "Fuck," you know what I mean? All right, let's do it. And it's underway right now. Hopefully, I want to do this all next year. Try to get an issue out in January, and then release 12 issues throughout the year of 2020, which would be dope. And all my people are gonna be part of the comic. Like this motherfucker is gonna be a part of the comic. I got everybody from DHE that's gonna be a part of the comic. You know what I mean? Just people that my personal homies and stuff. They're gonna be characters. They're gonna be something. A guide, a fucking demon I gotta fucking slay or some shit. You know what I mean? Anything like. Yeah. I'm gonna throw everybody in there.
Dude, that's what's up, man. So you got an idea for the storyline?
Yeah, it's already written out. Storyline is all written out, and now we just gotta like actually do the. I don't know how that stuff works. That's like his stuff or whatever. But he's gonna, you get to transfer the story to the, the little bubbles on the comic. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'm just a face, I guess. But we have everything planned out and what the story's gonna be. And I can't tell you no more because you got to read it. What the fuck?
I'm excited for that one. I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah, I got. I'm gonna get it. We're going through a website. I'm gonna have the link and everything probably in like December. I'm thinking so where you can pre-order everything, and I'm gonna have it's gonna be available locally. I don't know if I can get it in stores and other places. I don't know how to go about all that, but I can figure it out. I can do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. I know, like, TJ, he's been working on a comic book strip as well. Like, we've been working on CarnivalSpirits comic. That's been an idea in the works for how long now?
Oh, dude, well, I actually have been dreaming about making my own comic like my whole life, and I used to do it. I used to have comic panels, like Far Side, just one panel comics, newspaper comics, but they were published in this fucking Newburyport Poetry newspaper. They called it a magazine, but it was a little newspaper. So I've actually got published comics, and then I used to make comic strips and stuff, and I've been dreaming about doing a Juggalo version of it. So everything is kind of what I'm also doing. I'm putting my friends in my comic.
Yeah. Hey, it makes sense. Like it's a reflection of your life if you're gonna be doing it about yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some altar boy shit.
You were just tripping me out telling me that. I knew you had the comic, and I didn't know how what the plan was, but that's fucking dope. I want to see I'm gonna get every issue of that fucking comic.
No, thanks, dude. That'd be dope. I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, I used to collect comics a lot when I was a kid, and then it was collect ones, and but I'm all about Juggalo artwork, and I love supporting all the Juggalo artists. Wicked Creations, Tom Wood, fucking Bone Road, Mikey.
They're
Bone.
all dope, bro. There's so many. There's so many Juggalo artists, bro, that want to work and stuff, and it's dope.
Yeah, really Rachel dope. Paul, and now you got your homie who's Juggalo doing a comic. Like hell yeah, I'm collecting that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, dude. Hell yeah, it'll be dope. Maybe I'll put you in there. You know what I mean? Carnival Spirits. Maybe hold on. Maybe I'll enter a village in the comic, and it's gonna be like this dark carnival village, and it'll be called The Chronicles of the Carnival Spirits. Holy shit.
Chronicles of the Carnival.
Bam. That's just fresh.
Crossover in the works.
Hell yeah.
That's right. That's right. Well, we're gonna have to talk off air.
Hey, yeah, definitely. Hey,
it's like you, I can't talk. I can't tell anyone the plot. It's actually a secret.
Yeah.
For real.
Do you said you said you draw and do stuff for comics?
Oh well, I mean, I've done it my whole life, but like lately, I've been more of a rapper, and you know. But I'm saying, like as a kid, I used to do it. And
okay. I was gonna say, let's collab, dude. I'm down to make all types of different issues and everything.
Once I jump in, and I've been planning it. Callie exposed me, but like I don't talk about it live too much. But I can't hold it in. I am totally working on a comic.
Hell yeah! Hey, we need to talk off air about this. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd love to network with you because that's dope. You know, it's cool to see.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones. Nappy J is also making a comic. If you haven't seen on Facebook, if you're
that's dope, bro. That's cool. We need to take over this comic game. Let's do this shit, bro.
I don't know if y'all listen to 311, but you know they have a new album that just came out. I pre-ordered it, and it comes with a comic, and I haven't got the comic yet.
That's a great idea, man.
This feels like a revolution to me, you know, like the comic, hip hop comic, or you know, music comic revolution. I mean, Twisted as a comic, ICP.
You're gonna ride the wave.
You know,
motherfucking wave.
You gotta ride the wave, bro.
It's the next generation.
Give me the issues and I'll get them out to Comic-Con. We'll make it happen.
Damn, yeah, we gotta get up in that bitch. What do y'all think happened to DCG Con? What do you think's gonna happen with that?
They said that they were gonna skip this year and come back with it next year and focus on the 20th annual gathering of the Juggalos this year. So they took a break. You know, I think it's coming back.
I hope they make a good amount of money so DCG Con can really like shine. Because I know that they'd put a lot more money if they made a lot at the gathering.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh yeah, I think they're definitely going to come back, you know, swinging and you know, bigger and better. They have to.
It seems like the West Coast. Every time we try to have an event on this side, it all gets fucked. You know, ECG Con. You know, it went the way it did. The fucking gathering when they had it in fucking OKC. You know.
Yeah. Fucklahoma.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's something about the West Coast and Juggalos. It
lots
just doesn't.
Drama, bro. Lots of drama, lots of hot heads. That's all it is, man.
Like I'm over here in you know, Riverside County, and when people notice that I'm a Juggalo, like I kind of get like that look. You know what I mean? And like, there's a lot of like, you know, like I said, Riverside County. There's a lot of fucking like SRH and shit like that. But I don't know, man. They're weird towards Juggalos here.
Yeah, bro. I got kicked out of a club like 3 months ago because I was wearing like an old school ringmaster shirt. I mean, I get it, but still, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, they kicked me out of a club because I was wearing a ringmaster shirt, bro. That's crazy, right?
Scared.
One time, me and this fool tried getting into a bar and we had to tuck in our hatchet chains.
Yeah, that shit was fucking ridiculous.
We had to check times. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, you can't come in with those chains.
Well, I mean, they are hatchets, and you know they're metal. So.
What the fuck?
I mean, like, what the fuck?
People go in there with spiked belts you could just kill somebody with, but
big old chains on, like gold chains on. Shit. They don't say nothing. They see a fucking hatchet man, they like tuck that shit in.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
You know that gang labeling shit. That's real. You know, like there are people that try to argue it's not, but. When I lived in Bakersfield before, like it ever even came out that, you know, the whole like FBI gang labeling, I was getting fucked with, like just going around the mall, you know, like getting stopped by security because I'm wearing a hatchet man. And they were still selling shirts at like Hot Topic and shit back then. But if you were a Juggalo in Bakersfield, you were getting fucked with. And I think we were like top 3 on their gang list before there was an FBI gang list. So that shit's real, you know?
Yep.
It's always been real, bro. There's people as soon as Juggalo started collecting and coming together, it became something like we used to do when I was a kid. There used to be these things called mini gatherings. Every city has them. Like like you just meet up at the park with a bunch of juggalos and you barbecue and shit. And cops would stop every time and fucking have fuck with us. You know what I mean? Like I grew up with that shit. Just bullshit. Like it's always been like this. Now it's just we can see it more because of social media.
Right? Like I remember like being an old head and doing mini gatherings, like this is whenever, the gathering is in its formative years, and like we were still gathering like that, you know what I mean? Even before that was a thing. So it's just crazy, yeah, like you're saying, like social media, it's like it's got it to where like, we got more ops like, paying attention, things like that. And like, okay, there's something going on here. Like, what is this? And, people hate what they don't understand.
Yeah, that's all it is. People are scared of it too.
Well, I'll tell you this, in my area, there have been lots of mini gatherings that have gone on without a hitch. And I think that, there may not be the same type of discrimination. There is definitely other, punk kids in small cities that are trying to be a gang and they fucking target, hatchet men. And some of my Juggalo friends are like, yeah, I got a hatchet man on my window. I'm getting rocks thrown at it, driving around in Lowell. So because of other gangs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just how it is, bro.
So, I mean, it's not like there aren't gangs out there, but if you're repping it and you're out in the streets, like you've seen Killer Mike, with his show. What was the show called? But I like how he called the gangs the street fraternities.
Yeah, but that's how it is. Like it's always gonna be like that. It's never gonna change. Like
sadly,
we can.
They're trying to say like Juggalos were beefing with, what was it, MS-13? Some shit like that. Like it's crazy because literally whenever I lived in LA, I used to roam downtown, and I was right between MS-13 and 18th Street blocks. I was technically on like the 18th Street block, and I was cool with all those cats, you know what I mean? But yeah, they're rivaling with MS, and if those fools knew that, if it would have been a couple years later and that gang would have came out, I would have been fucked. You know what I mean? Because here I am, little Juggalo kid. I get along with everyone, but now FBI is trying to say I'm in a gang and I'm on the wrong side of the street. You know what I mean? Already.
Yeah.
And like, say if your little cousin wanted to be a Juggalo, like you show him like the ropes and shit. He's just fucking walking down the street with the hatchet man, and the cop stops and starts talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know. Like, he's a new Juggalo. Like these new Juggalo. Like, there's a Juggalo made every day. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I think there's a Juggalo made every day.
I'm pretty sure, like 10 years ago, there was a mall, like somewhere in like Southern Mass or Rhode Island, and they started banning Juggalo T-shirts from the mall. Like you weren't allowed to wear it, so you had to turn it inside out. Like they had like a little news report on it. I saw this on the fucking news. They were banning ICP shirts at the mall.
Yeah, they did that here too, definitely.
But here's the part that's fucked. You could go into the mall and go into Hot Topics and buy an ICP shirt, but you're not allowed to wear it.
That's why they have those black bags, bro. They don't want to show you what you're gonna buy gang apparel, bro. Yeah, like it sucks that it's like this, but hopefully, man, it just sucks because we've been on shit that people are barely getting on in 2019, 2018. Like we've been on this acceptance shit. You know what I mean? Like we've always accepted everybody. Like now Juggalo culture is getting appropriated, and I just saw ICP on Comedy Central. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. We just watched that shit a while
Did y'all
ago.
see ICP on Comedy Central like 2 days ago?
Nah.
Yeah, they came out on Comedy Central with some dumbass talk show guy. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. It's fucking stupid, and they just cut Jay's trying to talk about the gang shit, and they just keep cutting him like it's all edited, it's cut,
Yeah.
and you can tell, and like they fuck it up. You know what I mean? That shit pissed me off. I was like, I don't know.
That's fucking sad, man.
Yeah.
Like they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I got mad. I was like legit trying to hear Jay talk. You know what I mean? And then this guy is just like laughing and being a stupid ass, and
They cracking jokes.
it's laughed at still.
Even Jay, he was just like, "Yeah, I know, like there's jokes when it comes to us, but," and then he fucking cuts him off with a joke.
Yeah.
Like the fuck, man, it was pretty.
You could tell that they were going on there for the fucking purpose of spreading good word, and then they didn't. They were just fucking with them.
He got shut down. Baby.
Fuck that show.
So I know the video you're talking about. I saw the link. I haven't clicked it yet, but I need to check that out. I didn't watch it yet.
That just bothered me because this shit's real. You know what I mean? Like I fucking had to deal with it. Like when I got arrested for some fucking pot for some weed, they were taking pictures of my hatchet man and my tattoos, and
Yeah.
bro, if shit goes down, I gotta go to a gang unit. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck?
And I know it was Comedy Central. I know it's supposed to be funny and all that shit. Like, yeah,
It was kind of funny, but
yeah, but
it was just like, man, I wanted to hear Jay talk.
Yeah,
They fucked it up.
It could have been.
So let's switch it up a little bit. One of your aliases is the Prince of Horrorcore.
Oh yeah.
That shit's fresh to me. But this raises the question: who do you believe is the king of horrorcore? Because a lot of people have claimed it. A lot of people have been claiming it.
I think I know.
Who's the king?
Here, go here. All right, hold up. All right, so there's 3 people that you can have to consider for being the Prince of Horrorcore, and that have claimed it. I mean, the King of Horrorcore and claimed it. It hasn't really claimed it, but Isham has to be one of them. And then it's got to be Lord Infamous of 3-6, or it's got to be King Gordy. And I think it's King Gordy, bro.
Yeah, I knew it.
Like,
so
I can't be the king
real
because
quick though,
already,
take
bro.
Isham out of that equation, because like he's king of the wicked shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's something
Like,
else about Isham he don't need that horrorcore scene. He don't need it. He's
the Don.
Isham,
You know what I mean?
he's the devil, bro.
Yeah.
He's the devil. Like you don't need that shit. But the the King of Horrorcore is definitely fucking King Gordy. He takes it to levels that, and he's not that kind of guy. Call him a rapist and a child molester and all this shit, and it's purely entertainment, fam. Like, come on, if you really think that, shouldn't even be listening to this shit in the first place, bro.
Like Gordy is one of those people that like whenever I started getting like deeper in the tunnels, he's one of those people I first picked up. Like him, Low Key, who's also claimed King of Horrorcore.
Shit.
I love Low Key.
But
I love Low Key. Low Key's the shit. It's just how you gonna top King Gordy, bro? His music. I mean, if you really listen to it, there are songs in there that will fuck you up for weeks, and like that's real horrorcore, bro. Like that's it hits
that Jesus Christ mistress shit. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's baby.
Bitch, I'm wicked like I'm Isham in the 80s.
And that's crazy because I love those songs, but those are baby shit compared to some of his other shit. Like there's some sick shit. Like there's a song called what is it? This World, or I Don't Belong in This World. It's like it just gets rowdy. He becomes like a drug addict, and him and his sister fornicate. I don't know, bro. It gets fucking crazy, bro. It's just crazy. It's just like that's horrorcore. That you're like, what the fuck is that? And that what the fuck that he made you do that? He got
that shock value.
Yeah, he gets in your head and he hits those buttons.
Which, like I was saying, like I love Low Key, have loved Low Key for years, but like, you know, like I listen to his shit differently than I listen to like King Gordy. You know, I listen to King Gordy, and it's very shock value. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna like be bumping King Gordy with like, you know, Cats at Work.
Or with yeah. You bump
I
that shit in the
I can
dark
bump
at
some
home.
low key though with Cats at Work. You know what? That's the difference. That's the fine line.
It's because low key's got that horrorcore, but he's got that flavor. He's got that spark, bro. He's got that jump, and King Gordy's just got that gritty, scary shit, bro. And when he got shot, when he got lit up, he got shot like 5 times, I think, or something like that, 4 or 5 times. His music just went even crazier. Like you thought it was crazy already. Now he looks even scarier with bullet holes in his face and shit. Like I love King Gordy. I've always loved King Gordy. And I don't care about the beef, whatever. I have my own thoughts about Twisted and shit like that. But King Gordy is always gonna be one of my fucking biggest idols, real shit.
And Bizarre, I fuck with Bizarre.
Yeah, Bizarre's really he's a G too.
You know, for the sake of the topic at hand, from the chat, we've got a couple names. One of the most recent is Gruesome, and then Brother Lynch Hung, and that one's from CPN. Just thought I'd throw that into the mix for you.
Oh yeah, Brother Lynch Hung. Don't even get me started on Brother Lynch Hung, bro. I knew about Brother Lynch Hung before I knew about Tech, before I knew about Strange, before I knew anything. I found out about Tech 9 because of Brother Lynch Hung. Usually it's like the other way around, people. But nah, like Brother Lynch Hung's definitely. I used to have a song called Think I'm Lynch or something like that. I forgot what it was called. It was a little freestyle called Feeling Like I'm Lynch or something.
I think you showed me that one.
But bro, I love Brother Lynch Hung and Gordy, all those motherfuckers. That's just what I grew up with. People ask me about
Bizarre's on some whole other shit.
Bizarre scares me sometimes.
Yeah, Bizarre is just fucking.
Y'all seen that song where he's
nasty.
like tripping on something and he's like crying in a tent. It's like a studio tent. Y'all seen that? He's on something, like I don't know what he's on, but I forgot what that song's called. Outer Space, I think it's called. And he's like he's just tripping in that video. I never seen anybody trip on a video like that before. It's just crazy.
Shit, I never seen that one before.
Hello?
Oh shit, did you freeze again? Oh wait, no.
I think you froze again, fam.
I think we lost Callie again.
He froze like cryogenesis right now, bro.
What happened? He went out again?
Yeah, I think his phone overheated again.
I see his picture moving.
Is it?
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, is he just? I don't know. He's big.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait! Oh shit! There's 2 of them.
Yeah. That's what happens. You multiply.
Like
you take your old self, you murder your old self, and
Oh shit! I'm too high for that, man.
He had to spawn somewhere.
just like that, reborn. Yeah, my phone doesn't know what to do in this heat. Like I would do it inside my house, but I'd have to do it in the room with the 5-month-old. So you know, save y'all that inside like interference shit. But yeah, so I think that's really it for my questions. You guys got anything you want to say before we end this?
Man, just shout out to everybody. Shout out to Carnival Spirits, y'all this shit. I've been keeping up with you ever since I jumped into everything when fucking the whole CPN and Chuck thing happened the first time. That's when I jumped in everything, and I was like, man, this shit's crazy, like this online juggalo shit. Found out about Carnival Spirits and everybody, you know what I mean? I was even a fan of Chuck Reeves for a long time, but I got no comment.
Yeah, no comment.
Here, man. That was 2017 was a crazy year with Young Wicked signing to M&E and ICP just putting their foot down at that gathering that year, saying we're cutting ties. That's why they're not a part of the Super Gathering this year. That whole camp, they're not invited. So, but that's their beef, not ours. Like we're free to be fans of whatever.
Yeah, it's just I stay loyal to that hatchet. There's just something I don't know, bro. It's like I see you see the bullshit, and like people could talk shit all they want about Raya, but bro, what the fuck? How's he gonna like? How's he gonna present everything to you in your fucking face and then be like, nah, it's all good, and then they're not like that, nah, bro.
And to blame it on one fucking person who's like just spreading like a little bit of fucking truth, like come on, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like look around you, even without anybody talking that shit.
Yeah, but the whole community was oblivious to the YouTube community that had been around, and CPN had been making videos for a minute.
Oh yeah, like I've seen his videos before. Yeah,
that's the best part is that he was like, "I'm retiring," and then all the shit hit the fan, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make a video."
He gets way bigger than
sit back and watch the bullshit.
So and I get it. That year was nuts, and every channel, every juggalo, a part of you in the YouTube community is it's like bigger and tighter than it's ever been, and there's a lot of people out there making it happen. So this is going to be a fun gathering, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be dope as fuck, bro. I'm
looking forward to smoking with all y'all. Fucking getting drunk as fuck. You already know, man.
Do you guys smoke?
Yeah.
All right.
Right now.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna chill over there, bro. Hey, I like that Iron Maiden poster. I'm like a huge Iron Maiden poster fan. I made Iron Maiden poster. I'm high.
I'm a fan of their posters too.
only the posters now. But
that's like a calendar from a couple of years ago. But I'm keeping it up because.
Yeah, I love Iron Maiden, bro. Like, don't get me started. I don't fuck with a lot of old school rock bands or anything, but that's like Iron Maiden is just my shit. My father and all of his brothers and shit just Iron Maiden and everything. You know what I mean? So
the craziest thing for me is when I was a kid and I was like in high school, my very first ICP CD that I bought was Riddle Box, and I bought Iron Maiden's Greatest Hits, Best of the Beast, and I bought them at the same time, and today they are still like two of my favorite bands of all time, and I got into them at the same time.
That's what's up. That's dope. You had a little bit of wicked shit, had some of that 80s.
Right, I'm not gonna lie, there was a third CD I bought. Like I bought 3 CDs of 3 bands I wanted to get to know, and the third CD did not get to know them any further. They were called Kula Shaker. And it was
hey, that's a badass name.
Callie, you're smiling. Do you remember Kula Shaker?
I'm laughing at that name. What the fuck is that shit?
Exactly. It was a flash that came out in like 1996, and
I'm gonna go rewatch this video so I can remember that name and look that shit up.
I don't know. The album cover was cool, but I like the art.
Like you already know, like I'm all about new music, finding new shit. Like that's all day, every day. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find something new.
Yeah, I'm very open-minded when it comes to music.
Oh, I'm not. I hate it. I hate it.
I feel too open-minded. God damn
it. People at work trip on me because like one day I'll be in there, I'll be listening to like, Fat Nick, Suicide Boys, Lil Peep. Next day I'll be on my Juggalo shit. Day after that I'll be, doing like 311, fucking, Iron Maiden. So like people are like, listen to this? The fuck?
Yeah.
Like they're tripping on me because I was bumping like some like Space Ghost Perp and ASAP Rocky, and they're like, what the fuck, Doug? I was like, bruh, I already told y'all. Like I fuck with it. I fuck with shit.
Yeah,
if it's good, it's good.
I fuck with shit that doesn't even sound like music, man. Like I went to an art school for 4 years. While I was going to high school, I would go after school. It was like an after school thing at the art school downtown. And we would like, no lie, like the teachers weren't like endorsing us to do drugs or nothing, but they were just like, whatever y'all do, just don't do it here. Like on the grounds, whatever, right? So we would go in there, man. We would like do crazy drugs and like start painting and stuff. And we used to listen to this music that wasn't even music. It was like a collection of sounds, and it used to be called Animal. One of the bands was Animal Collective, and it's just like this weird, eerie music that is weird. You just put it together, bro, and I could listen to that. I could still, to this day, sit on the couch and listen to it. People are like, "What the fuck is that?" Sounds like just trash, but it's music somehow. You know what I mean?
I used to do a lot of drugs and make music like that.
yeah, bro. You ever? What I used to do is I used to get shrooms and grind them up in my grinder and put shroom powder under my tongue and go to class and just get a little bit more creative in my art and I would listen to that, and ever since that time in my life, I can listen to weird shit like that people can't listen to. They can't stand it for more than 10 seconds, and I could listen through like a whole album of it. You know what I mean? But my brain's just like fucked up or whatever. But
put that in the comic book.
Yeah,
here.
That's going in the comic book.
There you go.
Get that sound. Good.
But for real, thank you guys for having me. All this shit, fucking. It's fucking Better Gang for Life, fucking Life Gang for Life, DHE, hashtag DHE, Deviant, shout out everybody at Deviant, CarnivalSpirits, fucking everybody, and the Naughty. You know what I mean? You already know.
Check out that Crowd Genesis dropping soon.
Yeah,
we got single Blizzard.
We both got music dropping soon.
Check out this motherfucker.
Hashtag DD.
Hashtag fucking say the little juggalo run.
I'd be more energetic, but I'm fucking blown as hell.
Yeah. I get all hype when I'm high. I'm sorry. But...
So where can people pick up your mixtape?
The mixtape. So I had a lot of fucking issues. I'm not gonna fucking get into them right now. If anybody wants to know, it has to do with little somebody that everybody fucking knows, and I had a lot of issues.
I saw some of those issues, bullshit, you know. But anyway,
just bullshit, and I had a lot of issues, and I didn't even want to push forward with anything. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna delete the songs that I fucked up on, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube." So right now, my shit's only on YouTube. I'm not gonna sell my mixtape anytime ever. Maybe one day in the future, I'll get some hard copies and I'll give them to the people that really fucking want them. But other than that, I'm not gonna sell that mixtape. I have something to sell soon. That'll be mine. Everything 100. I'm going through all the process of actually making some legit music. That mixtape was just me fucking around, bro. This is like I'm like officially 6 to 7 months in this shit. It'll be 7 months in like a couple weeks, and I just want to go hard because it's either go hard or go home, man. I want to blow up. And I don't want to just. I'm not saying I want to stay with the juggalo shit forever. I'm always gonna be a juggalo. I'm always gonna be repping that shit forever. I'm gonna be a fucking billionaire, bro, and I'm gonna be fucking showing them my Hatchet Man tattoos in the fucking interviews, bro. Like I'm not gonna be like some people that use the juggalos for a foundation for their fucking shit to bounce and then forget about them.
Right? Should be changing army.
Yeah, like this is my family, bro. Like this is not just my fucking like my juggalo family. It's my blood family. This is my family. Like, I'm trying to make the juggalo. I want to change people's definition of us when they think about us. They think about a lot of bullshit. I want to change that. Seriously. Hopefully somehow I could do it. Maybe I'll be the one. Hey. Maybe Ouija already did it. I don't know. He's fucking crazy as fuck.
Yeah, he probably already did it.
Probably already did.
Don't even know yet.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna fucking do this. I want to change the way that people see us and shit. I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, that's good. Well, thank you guys for being here today. Shout out to y'all. Shade, Hash. I wasn't expecting you, Hash.
Yeah, he was just at my crib.
I was like, fuck it, we're chilling. Might as well fucking put this motherfucker in bed. It's my motherfucking brother right here.
Yeah, bro. Like, we're just trying this whole rap thing, you know.
I'm glad you guys are, you know. It's inspiring, you know. Like I said, I heard your shit. Like, you know, I was getting hyped for it because I was listening to when you were dropping those like little things, those, you know, little freestyles. And I was like, wait a minute, like this dude's just dropping freestyles and they're fresh. I can't wait for him to do something. And then you did something. I listened to it as soon as it dropped, and I was like, damn, like this is that shit I live for. Like this is that shit I live and die for, you know? So,
yeah, we all grew up in some way. I mean, I grew up with it my whole life, but it doesn't matter. Like you guys found that shit at a young age, so you grew up in the wicked shit. We all grew up in the wicked shit, you know, and like that's why I connect with a lot of older heads more than younger heads. It kind of sucks because I'm young as fuck. I'm 23. I just turned 23, and I'm young as fuck. And I don't connect with any of these.
Yeah, shout out to Randy.
Randy. We got a homeboy named Randy, and he's like the definition of an OG juggalo. He's my boy, and I connect with that motherfucker. He's like 34 or whatever. I connect with that fool more than like people my age. It sucks, but that's just how it is. Like I connect with you guys more than people my age and shit. That's why I want to just show you guys what I got. I want to show the family what I got before I can show.
That's how we like our young rappers with old souls. You know what I mean? Like whippersnappers, hasty and foolish.
yeah. I'm a little foolish, but
that's all right. No, I mean I'm just saying that.
I got a good head on my shoulders. I'm not stupid. But fuck yeah, thank you guys for having me on the shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, man. All y'all out there, you need to go check out that Shade Grew Up in the Wicked shit. Be on the lookout for those new projects coming out at the Gathering. Definitely check out Shade, Maximum Load, and Suicide. That whole fucking damn.
Hey, we're gonna do something, bro. Me and Maximum are gonna do something. I don't give a fuck. Hey, if I had a chance to work with somebody like a major on Psychopathic before I had a chance to work with Maximum Overload on some real shit, I want to work with Maximum Overload before anybody. Cause that motherfucker's like he's a G, bro. Like that's me, but an older version of me, bro. I don't give a fuck. That's what I aspire to be. Like I need to be like on that level, bro. Like he's already there.
Well, people don't know it yet. You know, you're a couple months in. Like, you know, he's a little older. Like he's been doing music, but this is the first thing he's really put out solid. Yeah, and it's crazy. The first thing he puts out solid, he's got fucking Shaggy, Ouija, Trey Pound.
Warpath, that song Warpath. That song Warpath, holy shit, bro. That fucking song he's just a shit. I don't know what to say other than that.
Speaking of Warpath, when I'm done with this, I gotta go check out that fucking tampon juice. That shit just dropped today.
I can't wait for this album to fucking reach more ears because you know that there are haters out there. And, I want all the haters to hear that album. You know, that's right. Because motherfuckers have a hard time hating when something is that dope.
Hell yeah, for real. I heard that when I heard that I was like, hell yeah, I'll fucking listen to that shit, of course. But everybody's on there talking shit. I'm like, man, y'all, no fun anymore. Everybody's too fucking PC.
Exactly.
Nobody likes to have fun, bro.
Motherfuckers.
Nobody likes
that album that hit us from out of nowhere too. I didn't see any fucking promotion or nothing. It was just there. Like we have our little fucking Carnival Spirits chat, and it popped up in there, and it was like, I was like, the fuck, I haven't seen any promo for this, nothing.
He's a nice dude, bro. I love ABK. He shows love every time he comes through here. Yeah, and he's like the only one that does come through here now. Like he's the only one that puts shows in San Antonio, Texas. Nobody comes through anymore. Yeah. Clowns don't come through. Not even M&E shit no more. Like nobody comes through here anymore. It's just the local scene holding it down here. They are cool. I grew up watching them too, of course.
Well, Texas, you guys got a pretty fucking decent like crowd out there. I mean, Fago Lovers is out there. You got Class out there. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here.
Scotty D's up in where Austin or
Dallas, something like that. Yeah. Hey, Juggalo shit's big in Texas. People don't realize it. A lot of shit. I meet Juggalos everywhere, bro. I meet Juggalos that'll give you the shirt off their back on the street, like everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Well, hell yeah. One last time, check out that Shade Grew Up in the Wicked Shit. You're at the Gathering. Check out the set. I think that's it.
Yeah, we got everything pretty much.
So, you want to wrap this up, Beastmaster?
Show you right. We'll fucking see you at the Gathering, and I guess we've got a couple more snippets from our Super Gathering special that we just did, featuring like Kung Fu Vampire and Tom Wood and Light and Rachel Paul and Miss Hollywood. So, you know, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's 3 hours of the dopest fucking Gathering hype you could ever imagine. And we're going to share a couple snippets. And tomorrow we may go live. It is Saturday.
We got to watch this.
So one more Saturday afternoon before the Gathering. And then next week it's on like Donkey Kong. All right. That's all I got. You guys are fucking awesome. I'm Beastmaster, and we're